Hello, everybody. Happy evening. I almost said happy afternoon. Can I say happy afternoon? It's not the afternoon. I don't know what I just said. Let's re-rack. Hello, everybody. Welcome into stream. Hello, Myro. Hello, Clag. Hello, Dude Boy Orc Boy. Hello, Peachy. It's so good to see you, my sweet Peach. Hello, Game.film. Hello, Kix. How y'all doing? If you guys are elsewhere and I didn't say hello, give me a hello, and I'll say hi. Hello, Christian. Hello, Teeth Guts. I'm gonna say a quick thank you to my patrons. If any of my mods would mind pinging the Patreon command, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Agni, Alozenia, Vaz, Arlie, Smiley Face, Pistol Crab, Waluigi, Eddie S, J Lunars, Juan, Rodrigo, Carlos, Polly, Wes Barker, Green Dude, Isaac, Kevin, Jonathan, Roaster, Corbin, Yannick, Lidless Carhaz, Benjamin, Bob, The Only One, Neat, Cujo, Sophie, Kix, Lulu, KG, Irvin, Ashley, Arm, Inky, Marshall, Kevin, Dix, Radwolf, Jay, Seth, Beach Boogeyman, and Angel. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on Patreon. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to be my patron, not only do you get access to early access content and help create a stable life for me, but you also get behind the scenes photo sets. I miss you. Thank you so much, sweet Angel. I really appreciate that. It seems like you've been kicking ass. I'm just happy. I get sad when I don't see people on my stream, but when they're kicking life's butt, I get excited. Hi, Mark. Thank you. How you doing? I know you've been super busy. And you got to see Nick Castle again, which I was so amped for you. I am streaming there. Hi, Ben. Thank you for being one of those names. Multi, hello. Sorry, I spaced out for a second. We actually missed... Gremlins was on. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I wonder why there's even a delay at all. Ascension is a streaming experience. What are my opinions on it? I'm not loving it. Corin, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for supporting me. This is what we missed yesterday, I guess. I don't know. I don't really get the stakes. I'm not attached to any of the characters. I think it looks really good. I think it's a cool concept. And, I really wanted to like it. I wish it was a game. I wish Genvid good luck on their future projects. This just is not it, in my opinion.
Well, I'm here. Why did you call me?
Your fifth store? I'm sorry to hear about the engagement, but it sounds like it was a good thing. I'm just proud of you for always doing what's right for you.
She wasn't prescribed it, but if this syringe was full, it could have been a lethal dose.
You think your father did this?
Yeah, I've been watching since day one. We only missed yesterday.
But I understand your hesitation.
I don't like the pay to win aspect because they did kind of lie. They were like, oh, the people who are voting are only voting 10,000 points. And then we checked out the leadership board and they were voting almost 1,000K points to sway decisions. Like, what? I'm Mike, I'm good. How are you? Oh, thanks, Christian. I know. Maybe if I felt connected, I'd like him. I do like him.
I think that was me too.
But I just don't really care about anyone. There's no stakes.
Very helpful. May have given me what I need to put you away. Surprised?
Why haven't you arrested me then? If you had any excuse to put those cuffs on me, you would.
But why? Like, they still haven't explained that, and they keep being like, this, and this. And it's like, okay, at this point, you're just stringing me along.
You're just trying to scare me.
Yeah, that's never easy. Never a happy thing. I can only imagine. I'm sorry that your boss isn't getting you help.
Like what?
You are the boss, basically.
Look, just save us the trouble and admit you killed her. Denial won't hold up against evidence.
The evidence you don't have.
Yet.
Also, to me, that just wasn't super well written. Like, they're trying to make it seem like maybe he did kill her and he is evil, but like, she's trying to pin random evidence on him.
Are you ready?
Not really.
Tell them the truth, and everything will be fine.
Xavier,
Rachel Hernandez, we're ready for you.
Myro actually has some really interesting opinions and points on like how this concept, non-Silent Hill related, could work and be good.
Yes, kneel. Whether out of penitence or humility, we must decide how to judge the work of your hands. Rachel Hernandez, your sister Joy is dead, but you are very much alive. Why?
I don't get what's happening either. I mean, I guess the story is finally coming together, but...
Rachel.
something killed her.
Something. We'll need more to go on than that.
I don't know.
One of our own is
Which
dead.
is so disappointing,
demand
because the Dark
answers.
Pictures
I don't
games
have
are so good. So what if they just did that?
I've replayed that day in my mind again and again, and I can't ignore my doubts.
Explain.
I did everything correctly, exactly as I was taught. Every word, every cut. But what I saw? It was something new, something we don't understand.
Are you questioning the veracity of our teachings?
No! I'm just saying, what if we miss something? What if there's something we don't know?
This order has stood for centuries. How dare you?
Though I am not pleased to see that your faith has wavered, I think it would be unwise to ignore this. A ritual of clarity is required.
Barbara, given the outcome of the last ritual,
How dare you
is
question
this
the
the
cult?
wisest course of action?
I believe it is.
And why is that?
Because the withering must be stopped.
A withering? Here?
Impossible.
I need this guy to chill out a little bit.
You may not have seen them, but she has. You've seen them, haven't you, Rachel? Visions, harbingers, lurking in that cramped, stifling place between sleep and awake.
How do you?
I know because of Radcliffe's writings. And now I know it's spreading here. This town stands on a cliff. As more are drawn into the pestilence-blighted web, it flutters further over
This
the
scene
abyss.
could be good.
We have to stop it. You have to stop
Like,
it.
the writing and the exposition isn't bad. What if this happened on night 1 or night
You need
2?
to choose someone to help you perform the ritual. Someone who will bring you strength.
The girl's husband. He's still new to our order, but a marriage bond is a powerful one.
Krista should do it.
Me?
She and Rachel haven't always seen eye to eye.
I don't know what SFM stands for. I don't understand acronyms. I apologize.
Though you should consider our bond is only still in its infancy.
I need time to think.
Dude needs yoga, whiskey, and a nap. Amen. Got my daily login streak. Got my battle pass. Let's see. What will Carl tell the police? We have to vote on this. We don't have to. Mango! Happy 3-month anniversary. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I literally have $100 in my bank account because I haven't been paid since early October. So it means a lot. You believe in me as a streamer, and you believe in me as a person. Thank you, sweetheart. It is trauma. I don't think any of these are good decisions. We're not... I mean, this is what's gonna win. Let's see. Okay. We've only broken 25,000 points, so. I'm gonna deny knowing anything because these suck. Next. How will Toby respond to Joy's death? We already talked about this. Someone did vote almost 100,000 points for demand answers. I personally voted for get evidence because I believe that. How will Rachel ask to perform? Who the hell are Krista and Barbara? This guy voted almost 152,000 points. I don't know. This guy voted 152,000 points. I'm gonna go with him. I don't know what the hell's ever. I don't know what's going on. What the hell is that supposed to be? 2 rotisserie chickens with hands? Thank you. I'm happy you find me funny. I've told you guys I don't think I have a sense of humor. Yeah, because since we're currently in the middle of being subjected to all of this, we're trying to look at it from all sides. So Myro and I have been discussing, like, go away. What would make it good? How could they do it better? Because we're, hi, my sweet Bob, how are you? I know. So, in their defense, I guess, even no matter how much you vote, choice won't necessarily win, but it most likely will win. Clag, I'm happy you see the hams as well.
Subject 1VX.
Oh, good. Ooh, we got a new phone?
Closely watching the calcium build up. But for the next trial... Papa, what are you doing here?
I went to your place. I thought I was picking Orson up to take him to school, but he wasn't there. I was waiting there, scared to death.
I took him to school. I told
Hell
you.
yeah, Bob.
I don't want you around him right now.
I should have known. Haugen told me you gave her the syringe. You really think I could do something so horrible?
Was Mama such a terrible person that she deserved to be murdered?
Who will watch
She
your
could have
mommy
delivered
working?
that with like a
figure
little
something
bit more conviction.
involve
I didn't know that, Bob.
Astrid,
That
Wait, how-
literally just cut him off.
you really showed up for
That
me.
audio literally just got cut
Let
off.
me show up for you too. I'm asking for forgiveness here. Begging for it. Please, Astrid.
Also, as far as we know,
Just
this
move
whole
on.
like death of her mother that he's accusing her of killing,
I'm not looking for you to grovel.
it happened like
I
maybe
need
2
you
days
to do
ago.
better as a grandfather than you did as a father. But it's too late for that. I don't want you around my son, and that's final.
Woo! Christian, I'm so excited.
Can I
It's a
get another
tough
drink?
one, but I hope you like it.
look like
Start with
hell.
Jill's campaign.
You, need someone to talk to?
I'm not interested in joining your fucking cult.
All right, take care, Bob.
Hey,
Have fun with your games.
relax. I'm not with them. Haven't set foot there in years. I'm just... talking.
Something bad happened in there.
The UI is still
My
broken.
sister.
Sounds about
It's
right.
not for me either.
They start as a support group, tell you what you need to hear. But then, they make you need them. And when my partner died at the steel mill, they used my grief to rope me in. Assholes.
Sorry.
Mark, thank you so much for
About your
gifting 2
partner.
subs to the community. I appreciate that so much.
You should stay as far away
Thank
from the
you.
Foundation as you can.
Thank you so much for being a good friend.
I can't.
Take care, Starwhat. We'll do our
Still
best.
figuring that out.
Well, you didn't hear this from me. But I've got some family who I've been helping leave the Foundation. They don't know much. But they say something big's going down this week.
My friend Eric's a member.
I agree. It's like a
He
fun
might know more about
concept.
it, but
And I feel like
He won't talk.
his foundation-loving wife's got him
I
by
feel
the
like
balls.
they should have done something
Sounds
not
to
as
me
big
like
as
you're
Silent
soft.
Hill, and they should have taken more
Strong
time.
words,
I mean, they only did this in
and he
8
opened
months.
Right up.
Not sure I want to piss off the only friend I got left.
You could always play the heartstrings.
Is there a
You mean
game show
beg?
tonight?
Like some kind of pathetic asshole.
Well, when you put it that way, you could always lie to him, trick him into telling you. Like I said, sounds like he's soft.
I gotta hit the head.
Hello? Joy?
Peach, real. Because remember, guys, being an addict is bad. And we're still gonna enforce that tired trope. Hey, can I vote in that decision, or, like, is it just gone? Well, my stress about this is, like, where's the permeance of this? Masquerader,
Just
hello.
leave me the bottle, Leo. I can't do that in good conscience, friend. What's happened now?
His wife's dead.
I'm worried about Astrid.
Oh?
Haugen thinks I killed Ingrid. And Astrid... I'm afraid she might get herself into trouble trying to protect me.
Did she lie to the police about something?
I just know Haugen won't leave us alone until she's charged me with murder.
Maybe you do need this.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're also gonna post it.
I think someone else did it.
Or, like, share it. Like, I think it's gonna have some permeance, but it's just forgettable.
There was someone... something...
Yeah, they definitely aren't really reinventing the wheel by demonizing addiction and demonizing being chronically ill and everything else that they're doing.
Don't do it, I will. I've got a friend down at the station, and...
I don't think I should make more trouble.
Any more than you're already in.
I just wish Ingrid was here. She didn't know what to do.
Well, she's
tell you to
dead.
listen to your friend.
Take it. It's good scotch. It deserves to be savored, not wasted on a wreck like me.
Don't let that Haugen intimidate you. Just tell her the truth, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but how? Where? What's the goal? Oh, guess what? Is this the Endure? Are we gonna do some enduring soon? Time to endure. Time to watch the same scene we've watched over and over and over again. That it doesn't actually matter if we miss any skill checks. Because nothing happens. You're going to Centralia in December? I want to go there so bad. How much of it are you going to be able to see? I would love to work on a documentary about, like, I'd just love to be on the crew for a documentary about Centralia. Let me know. And if they are, let them know they have a new recruit. Yeah, I don't know, the characterization isn't great. Like, I guess my problem is, like, there's some really cool concepts here at work. Please do! It's in Charlottesville, so I think that's closer to you now than back up in Northern VA. Like, there's some cool concepts and some cool ideas in this, but, like, they're like, we have hundreds of videos coming out, but, like, it's weird the way that they go about expressing it is just, like, odd. Also, one of my biggest pet peeves, and something that, oh, I didn't mean to do that, I accidentally right-clicked, and something that actually Telltale games used to struggle with is, like, a choices matter game where the choices don't matter. The Dark Pictures anthology has gotten a lot better about that. Telltale used to struggle with that, but like, don't call yourself a choices matter game if the choices don't matter. Oh, this is a new scene. I would love to talk to the creators, and some of Telltale's staff worked on this game. I would love to talk to the developers about like accessibility in their games. I don't know if they'd ever let me, or like how to really reach out to them. I know I could reach out to them via email, but if I'm just gonna be ignored, I don't really feel like doing it. Yeah, I mean, in Telltale it bothered me less because like I could just like lie to myself and be like, my choices do matter. Just to keep the illusion. I remember it was like I saw like a YouTube video when I was younger, and it was essentially, I would love that, Myro. And it was essentially like talking about how like actually the decisions in Telltale games don't matter, and it like shattered my world. Oh, that's new. Oh, hey Queen. One thing that's a little confusing about this is that like, how are we all having this shared Silent Hill experience? We don't know each other. But that was cool. I would 100% love to be in that scene. And like, obviously with Telltale, it's kind of easy to tell. Like, for instance, some of the decisions in their OG Walking Dead game, but like, you just don't really think about it. Oh yeah. Which again, I still love their games. They're really enjoyable games. And like, I don't need to think too hard about it. Cause like, oh, sorry. Most of the time, my hands hurt anyway. I don't really want to do these holding and clicking ones. But most of the decisions didn't bother me because it was like, whatever. It always ended up working out in a favor that I wanted. Maybe those hanging monsters are the hams. I feel like they could do like a little bit more though, Clack. I feel bad. I also want to say I'm not roasting. Again, like nothing that I'm saying about this game is like a negative feeling towards no, the only touchscreen thing I have is my phone. But what was I saying? It's like I have nothing against the developers or the people who have worked on this game. Like, it really does not bother me. Obviously, like, there are development issues that we've discussed. Like, Myro discusses more than me because Myro's opinion is more concise and more knowledgeable than mine. But, like, I really do not have issues with this as a whole. As a Silent Hill fan, I just hate it. Do you think it's similar to how Silent Hill 2 Remake looks? Skeletal, amen. Oh my gosh, Skeletal. A few days ago in my Instagram message memories, I think it was a day or two ago, it's been a year since we did our podcast episode. That was such a fun night. And And the only thing that bums me out is like there is like a fun angle. Like it's really fun to think about the fact that like you guys could be home on your phone or on your computers like playing along with me. Like I love that. I do love that conceptually. It's just maybe not for Silent Hill. I'm sorry, maybe not for something as sensitive as Silent Hill. I agree, and also like Silent Hill has always done like silly little things. Like if it can be in, I think it's in Dance Dance Revolution 2. There's Silent Hill stuff. There's also a Silent Hill Mario Kart esque thing. There's also like the Silent Hill arcade. There were the Silent Hill mobile games. There were, Silent Hill also did a few other DLCs for a few other games. There were, what other silly Silent Hill stuff was there? There was like the Silent Hill Experience on PSP where you would, that had all like the comics and like stuff like that. Like this feels very much kind of like one of those. So, I mean, I don't hate it. There are things that I deeply disrespect about it and things that I don't like about it. And this is definitely probably my least favorite Silent Hill project. But like Silent Hill has been silly goofy before. Me too. If Supermassive worked on this, I mean, it would be the end of me. I love Supermassive games. I actually think I heard they're working on a Scream game. That's always good talking to you. Also, still can't find my stream key on TikTok. Looked it up, followed the guide you gave me, followed guides online. It does not exist. Yeah, I think they're making a Choices Matter Scream game. Or at least that's the rumor. But read disability rights. I've talked about this. I'm going to repeat why I'm talking about this. I'm chronically ill. I have arthritis. I also have a lot of nerve damage, and I have limited mobility in my hands. It's not as bad as the average person, but it's still pretty bad. The holding and releasing and the spamming keys hurts a lot, and sometimes it's literally just something that I can't do with my hands. And disability rights are the future. Like, there's a reason that The Last of Us 2 was praised and won so many awards for its accessibility settings. It's incredibly important. So if GenVid wants to continue to make these experiences, they need to be taking into account their player base that is disabled. And there is nothing here set up for accessibility. Supermassive Games added accessibility. Hello there. How are you? Added accessibility settings, and I'm very grateful for that. It can be done. It doesn't detract from the game. It's very important. You're not cheating at all. This is optimized for a touchscreen. If I could pull up like the what Supermassive does, I think that they do like for me, for mobility aids, they do longer reaction times for quick time events. They also have things for repeated button pressing. I'm pretty sure you can change it to be something else. And just basically like not necessarily easy alternatives, but alternatives like for options. So I would say, like, if you look up what Supermassive does for accessibility in their games, they're my prime example of it. But like, you guys will see me mess with my hands like I am now, and I'm not messing with my hands because I'm like nervous. I'm messing with my hands because they really, really hurt. So, which I'm not being like boo-hoo, but I'm just saying it is what it is. Yeah, the more you do it, Christian, the better you'll get. I will say, even though this is like the same thing every night, yeah, holding button is a lot better. Like, if I could hold this, that would be great. I know that, like, for accessibility, stuff for the visually impaired is also really important, but I'm not visually impaired, so I can't, or I'm not severely visually impaired, so I can't really speak on that. Like the TurboGrafx controllers? Yeah, I haven't actually played The Last of Us 2 because I kept saying I'm gonna stream it. But like, I was really impressed with the type of quality that they were putting into things. Why are the cutscenes recycled? I'd have to find the tweet. Myro might be able to pull it up. Sorry, Myro. I'm like, do this, do this. It's intentional. These are supposed to be like non-canon, non-canon episodes that just help the character's hope, and each night we unlock a new like scene, but in order to unlock that scene we have to play every other scene that we've already played. And then yeah, because these aren't like, they're not canon and you can't play these if you're not watching live, so there's also not enough variance in the environments. As in, the real world is just as dark and damp and depressing as the other world. So you don't really get any satisfaction's the wrong word. We just don't really like get any, you know, don't get any much of anything. So far, we're up to 25.2 thousand points for Blame the Man in the Window. Almost 100k for Demand Answers, and almost 60k for Attack the Foundation. I would love... This is a sad thing. I'm going to be really emo and stupid to you guys. The thing is, I know when it comes to, like, Silent Hill PR packages or like collaborations or working with streamers, like I'm never gonna get an opportunity. Like I'm never gonna be chosen, no matter how much I've dedicated to the series and the positive attitude. I know this isn't the best example of a positive attitude, but like of everything that I try to do, it's just not gonna matter because I don't get chosen for things. It just sounds like me putting like a pity party, but like I apply to stream teams, I put myself out there, I send people messages for collaborations, I send brands messages for collaborations, I provide my analytics, I provide all those things, and I get turned down for everything. So maybe it would be a pipe dream one day to work with Konami on something Silent Hill related, but I don't think it'll happen. So yeah, the voting, I guess, starts off at low stakes. Like the highest vote is almost 15k points, which is a lot, but I wish that they explained more of like what these fate things meant or what it does. No, it's always on my mind. I would love to create a game someday. It is not. I feel like he should beg. This man seems like a pathetic man, And apparently he only has one friend, so we'll just beg. But yeah, it's not really like bad feelings, it's just, I guess it's just like odd to me because I'll watch people who make the same or similar content to me get opportunities that I applied for, and I don't really know what I do wrong. I don't really know like what it is about me as a streamer that like isn't enough. But again, like it is what it is, and I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful community. I have wonderful friends. I love what I do. I love the people surrounding me, and I wouldn't sacrifice any of that for the world. So I may not have it all as a streamer, but I'm pretty lucky as a human being. That's a great idea, Myra. I mean, I really would love for this to be a constructive experience. Like, I know that I've been pessimistic, but like, I do, like, there's kind of a sad curse when it comes to the Silent Hill franchise, and like the fact that like a lot of games that they work on end up, you know, putting these companies under. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I guess like, I don't know why this, I do know why this became a therapy session, is because I'm really emotional today. But like, I was an actor for 5 or 6 years, and I had to stop during the pandemic. And like, I made money from it. I wasn't rich and I wasn't famous, but like, I could expect to make like $3,000 on a few months shoot, which again, like, isn't not big bucks, and someone might be like, oh, you should have been paid more, but like, I got paid enough to do something that like I absolutely loved. And streaming was kind of like what filled in the meantime. And like, I really thought that, you know, I have all of this experience and I have all this talent and I can do everything. And then I just realized that like, it's not actually about talent in any regard. It's about luck or doing what other people want or constantly chasing clout or clickbaiting. Like, I was watching a video today, and it wasn't a bad video. It was a Silent Hill video. It was, you know, it was talking about the stupid leak about Silent Hill 2. And it was talking about how, like, Pyramid Head's gonna have an origin story. And this person didn't believe that rumor at all. But, like, he clickbaited his video because that's what you have to do to get views or for people to care. And it's like, I don't want to make content like that. I don't want to make stupid content. I don't want to add to that. And it sucks that in order for his video, which was good, to make it was to play into this like just absolutely stupid, boring, just mess. Hey Cage, how are you? Thanks, Anka. How you doing? Thanks, Skeletal. I would love to get back into doing some projects, but life has changed so much since I did acting. Anyways, sorry for my pessimistic, depressing rant. I'm very lucky. Again, like, if I had to trade any of you or the way that I make content to, like, get clout, I couldn't do it. Yeah. I just have it on in the background. Cause I don't like, is it distracting? I feel like it's awkward when I don't have any noise on and I'm just talking. Counting cash, hell yeah. Lots of people complain about a negative video, but they don't watch any of the positive ones. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't watch negative videos. I don't interact with negative content. And that's the funny thing. It's like, when I was watching this video, tweets he was referencing were people who I consider like content creation friends or people that I'm friendly with. And I wasn't in any of those tweets because I don't feed into that. And like, I guess that's the price I pay for not being that type of person. And it's okay if you're that type of person, but like, I guess just give up anymore. Don't be sorry, it's not pessimistic. It's okay to feel this way you do and to hold negative feelings about the situation. And tell us about it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I always want to keep it real, which sounds so cringe. Thanks, Christian. No, I like to keep music. Also, I appreciate your attempt to find positive in the games that you don't 100% like. That's just like why, you know, life can be so miserable. Why the hell would we try to add to that? And again, people feel different ways, and the way that they feel isn't wrong. You know, we pay attention to critics for a reason. We pay attention to negativity for a reason, and not all of it's bad. I'm just not interested in being that. Oh, at least I and the people here know what an amazing human being you are. Thank you. I am only half the person that I am because of each and every one of you. Cringe buds! Also, you've had one of the most consistent bases I've ever seen. Like, people who find you stay. I know, I'm so lucky. That's why I get so attached to everybody. It's also why that's also been like an important lesson in like loss in a sense. Because it's been like, thank you so much for 3 bits. I appreciate that, Christian. Because like it's really hard for me in the type of content that I've been able to create. Like when people leave, and I have to remember like it's okay that people leave. Actually, it's more normal that people leave. But I'm just so used to being so close to all of you. And not in like a, I don't know. I feel like when I say that, I always cringe because I feel like people could take it the wrong way. But, you know, I try to have be genuinely a part of your guys' lives in ways that I can. And for the people who aren't interested in that and just want me as a content creator, I'm fine with that too. I'm on my way, Cage. I'm going to live in your skin. I do like these minigames. These minigames slap hard. Whoever came up with these minigames, thank you. I just wish my character didn't look like this. There's not much else we can really do, because we don't really have clothes. I could try, ooh, like a vest look? It's not serving, it's not giving. I think like the baby blue cardigan's nice. It's just like, all of these give like New England mother. You know? But anyways, I'm very grateful for everything that I have and everything that we do in my community, and it's not really about making it big or doing anything insane. It's just about being here with each other and enjoying each other and giving people a space that they feel comfortable and seen and where they really feel like they can enjoy themselves. And if someone can come to stream and feel happy, that's all that matters. Mother, I crave violence. Ooh, I just unlocked a new face. I guess let's see what our face is. I do. I think my top 5 non-horror games are gonna remain the same. But let's see. Let's see what I can come up with. It says I unlocked a face, but then when I go to like enable that face, it's not there. So let's see, let me pull up my Steam. The hard thing to also answer my favorite non-horror games is like, I guess what a person counts as a horror game, because there are games that are like creepy in a sense, but like I don't really think they're horror games. Let's see what I've played on my Steam. But I want to start doing more charity streams once I get to... I haven't played Killer Frequency. Do you suggest it? Once I get to a stable financial place, I would like to start doing more charity streams and just focusing on giving back, because I think that'll make me feel a lot better overall, because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is creating safe places for people to hang out and make friends and be a part of, and to also give back. So hopefully we can keep curating that. So I guess my favorite 5 non-horror games. I love The Sims, the entire Sims franchise. That's obviously up there. Nancy Drew. So this is kind of a horror game, but like it's not. Nancy Drew, Shadow at the Water's Edge. I think that's my favorite Nancy Drew game of all time, but I really love the Nancy Drew series in general. Another favorite of mine, let's see, the Red Strings Club. Not a lot of people have played that. Not a lot of people have heard of it. That was kind of a game, I don't want to say that it like tugged at my heartstrings. It's more of like messed with my brain and like really took me by surprise. Like I was like, oh, wasn't expecting to have feelings after playing that. Another game that I really like, but now I have a bad attachment to, that also like really emotionally impacted me, was Tales Noir. I believe Tales Noir used to be called something else. It was called something else. It was previously called Blackbone. That's what I remember it. Okay. Yeah, so Tales Noir was originally made by Backbone, or was called Backbone, and I don't know what happened, though I have a feeling that it has to do with some people that was involved. Anyway, loved that game. I guess I can't really suggest it though, because it looks like there's a lot of drama behind it. Another game that I really liked, let's see. I really have to think about my childhood games. Let me get my Switch. I have games on my Switch that I really like. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like a 5.5-hour stream to bust through a game. Let's see what I have to say to my Switch, because I play a lot of random games on my Switch. My Switch is like my bedtime game. Oh, Knights of the Old Republic, obviously. I don't know why I didn't think to say that. That's one of my favorites. That's not a horror game. So this is the thing. One of my favorite games of all time is a game called Ebe. It's technically a horror game, but it's not a horror game. I truly think it's one of the best games ever, and it means a lot to me. So that's a game that I love. I also really suggest this is a horror game, but it's called Retrace Memories of Death. I really recommend it. It's a pixel game. It was a really shockingly amazing game. Really suggest it. I love the Age of Empires games. Age of Empires 2 especially slaps. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's a random, like, word vomit of games I like. RimWorld is another game that I really like. I haven't played enough of that, but that's a game that I really like. I can't really play it as much because it kind of makes me sad because of memories. I'm looking at my list of games. Also, I like the Batman Arkham series. Really enjoyed that. That was one of my favorite games as a teenager. The entire series was. I think that, like, those games, like, got me through high school. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now. I kind of want to play the new RoboCop game. Is that insane? Wow, Talos Principle 2's out? That's another game that I really loved. Huh. But I'm gonna call stream tonight. I'm tired. I had a really long day. So I kind of need to go get into bed. Desperately. Thank you, Cage. Thanks, Maro. But yeah, I'll be stream schedule should be posted tomorrow. I already talked about this, but we're probably gonna be playing a lot of Alan Wake 2. For those of you guys who might have missed some stuff, I have some really difficult personal stuff going on, so I have to kind of streamline how things are going to work on stream. I also just opened up my business, and our first weekend was great, but between going through some really difficult stuff and a new business, it's a little bit hard to be really fun on stream. So we're going to focus on playing Alan Wake 2 and just hanging out and having a good time, and also obviously enjoying Silent Hill Ascension. Does anybody have anyone they want me to raid tonight? Sorry. But I will do my best to be here for you guys and to be active and to be my normal, bubbly, semi-sarcastic, semi-dramatic self. And Alan Wake 2 is such a great game. I'm just sorry that we haven't been able to really dive into SWTOR as much as I wanted to. But don't forget to check out my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, TikTok. I create unique content across all platforms, and I'd love to connect with you guys outside of stream. Also, if you enjoyed stream, don't forget to check out my Patreon. You get early access content. It's a great way to support me, and thank you to all my patrons. You can also peek at my wish list, and if you enjoyed stream, you can also toss a donation. But nothing's ever expected. Your time is the best gift you can give me. Peach, every time I see you, it makes my day. So I'm just happy that you're here and living and kicking ass and being you. You are my big sister, and I'm so grateful for you guys. We're gonna go raid somebody I know IRL. His name is Lord Gamer Jarzus. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he is playing Spider-Man 2. So go hang out. Take care, guys. Love you all. Remember, you're oh so loved, and I will see you all tomorrow or Tuesday.